Hello everybody, this is Coach Johansson from the National Taiwan University of Science and Technology School of Management. This is our English language boot camp. We've recorded the evening class so you can learn as much as possible about the things that we discuss in both classes, in the MBA program and the E-MBA program. But please remember that none of the student participation is recorded, or at least their presentations, and some of it is repetitive because it's a night class and we get tired at night. Thank you very much. Okay everybody, welcome to class 3. Okay, I'm really excited we can film. And Coco, thank you for Coco. Let's have a round of applause for Coco. She works hard for this class, and if you have any questions about the class, you can contact Coco. If you're watching this from the other class, from the 5:30 to 6:30 class, you can talk to Liang. Okay, she's another hardworking TA. Okay, so today we're going to talk about, we just finished a conversation about Moodle for those of you who didn't get to hear the conversation. We're going to have one Moodle topic per week, okay? And in that one topic, there could be 3 subtopics. Okay, we got this. Okay? Jonathan, I'm helping out. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so it'll be 1 per week, and try to answer and respond to your classmates as much as you can. Okay, and just know there is no perfect answer. Just don't do any translation English. Just write naturally. Okay, because it's really going to help you improve your English. Because if you read your classmates' work and you have a little community there, it's really useful for your language growth. Okay, and I know because this is what I used to study. Okay, so today we're gonna do a lot of things, and just so you know, we're gonna go real slow in this class. Okay, because it's just I'm gonna hit you with a lot of things at the beginning, and then we're gonna slowly but surely finish them. Okay, because you've been working all day. You're tired, you have family, you know, you got stuff to do, and so sometimes you're going to be more on, sometimes you're not going to be on. You're going to be, you know, sometimes you're still in a food coma after dinner, right? You probably ate something, or you didn't eat something. And so the main thing we're going to talk about today is, if you have your name cards, you can please give them to me, okay? If you don't yet, give them to me next week, no big deal. Then we have like this thing called the learning check, okay? The first side of the learning check is a learning check, and the second side is the lyrics to a song by the Eagles. Because I figure if I'm going to make you suffer, you should make me suffer. And I'll sing a song for you, okay? And the reason I'm going to出国火力天为什么呢? Because I really want to I want to encourage this behavior in you. I want you to be able to sing a song. You should have at least 3 songs in English that you can sing. Does everyone have 3 songs? No?
Yeah, just the way you are.
Okay, good. I want you to be able to sing 3 songs. Like if we have a party, one day maybe we'll have a KTV party. Meet some karaoke, okay? No alcohol, we don't drink, okay? Anyway. But one day, no alcohol, no beetle nuts, no monkey business. Okay, please. You can sit in the front, okay? Gao Fu Shuai来了. Okay, how do you say Gao Fu Shuai in English? How do you say Gao Fu Shuai? You won't believe it. 你有可能不会相信。高富帅，英文怎么说 ？Tall,
rich,
no,
handsome,
dark, and handsome. I know you don't believe me, but it's true. Trust me. 我骗你是小狗。Tall, dark, and handsome. That's what we say 高富帅 in English. Tall, dark, and handsome.
Why dark?
Yeah, 请跟着老师 tall, dark, and handsome. Good. Remember that as very important, okay? To open your mouth more. So we say tall, dark, and handsome in English. And it's the biggest lie ever. Because I have 3 sisters, and I know they don't like tall, dark, and handsome. They like tall, rich, and rich. Oh, and handsome, but rich. I'm just kidding. I know my sisters are probably going to watch this and kill me. But tall, dark, and handsome, I don't know what dark comes from. I think it means mysterious and maybe, maybe people like to get a tan. I don't know. But usually it's rich, rich, and rich. Okay? I don't know, I'm just joking. So that's how we say Gaufusai. Okay, so let's now do our little fun learning check. A learning check is a nice way to say test, okay? But you're not going to give it to me, and you don't even have to put your name on it. It's just something to work with your partner. If you could choose a partner, perhaps you two could work together if it's convenient. Could you? I don't know if you guys, are you enemies in class? Are you okay? Because I haven't had your class before. So you're friends, right?
No.
Okay, you're not friends. Or you can become friends, okay?
Yes.
Okay, I hope you're not enemies. If so, it's okay. You can be frenemies. Nice card, Wayne. Hi. Hi. Oh, of course! I'm so sorry. Excuse me, sir. Okay. By the way, here's the word. Okay, I love to teach you guys new words because it's every single thing I tell you is worth learning, okay? I'm not just telling you things for fun, okay? Because some of these words you're going to hear this. If you have a conference call at 8:30 at night every night, maybe they're going to say things like this, and if you know it, it's going to make you empowered. And you'll be able to... There's a new word called frenemy. You know what a frenemy is? A frenemy. Hello. Hi. Oh, wow, perfect. Oh, you fit our group work perfectly. Oh, you can sit here. That's it today, huh? Okay, you two can work together now. Good, it's solved. Okay, good. And so a frenemy is a friend who actually acts like an enemy. It's a new word, frenemy. Frenemy. And so a frenemy is like we have an expression we say, with friends like you, I do not need enemies. That's a joke. Some friends are really nice, but they make you hate them. Right? So a frenemy is like a friend who acts like an enemy. Is that funny? No. Frenemy. A frenemy is like a friend who acts like an enemy. And so frenemy is a 朋友，但是他的行为不是让你。对，thank you. Yeah, it's like a friend that's not really a good friend. It's like sometimes you have a friend and then they turn into your enemy, and that's a frenemy. Okay, so let's look at this quiz here. Okay, the first question. Who can read the first question? Hi, those are.
What are the 5, 6 South English as that Chinese thing?
Okay, good. Okay, so what are those sounds? Okay, and then next, can you read number 2, please?
Write a sentence using one of each of the sounds mentioned above.
Good. Okay, so how about number 3?
What does you can lead on to, but you can't make it mean?
Okay, good. How about number 4? Can you tell number 4?
What is an elevator pitch?
Very good. Pitch, pitch. That's a good example of one of the sounds, by the way. I'm telling you the answers, but this is one of them. Here's the other one. It. Okay, for example, you said pitch, but you should say pitch. Very good. Okay, pitch. Okay, pitch, pitch. Okay, number 5. Who can read number 5? Can you read number 5?
What are there or more points mentioned in the presentation experience of Steve Jobs?
Good. Okay, good. What number? How about number 6? Can you read number 6?
What does this mean? Please make the sentence repeat.
Very good. How about number 7? Can you tell me?
What does the author say about napkins and bullets?
Okay, this is in the reading. Okay. And I know you guys are really busy. I'm not sure if you did the reading, if you read page 1 to 14 yet. Okay, okay. I'm slowly but surely feeling you. I'm feeling your busyness, okay? Because I can't, I got to be careful. I don't want to push too hard. Number 8. What did I say about the pronunciation tips related to 14 to 19 and can and can't? Okay, do you remember that from last week? Okay. And if you remember,
End of the word.
yeah, say the end of the words, right? Exactly. Okay, good. We'll talk about that. And number 9, tell us one memorable slogan that you recall reading on last week's Moodle. Okay. So I want you to just take advantage of your group work and just work with a partner next to you, okay? And just kind of say, hey, do you remember this stuff? No, I didn't read it, man. What are we gonna do? Okay? And if you have no idea what the answer is, I'm not gonna cry. Don't worry. Mama, na come home. You don't have an idea, just flip it over and go, hey, let's talk about this song. Okay? Because the song is more interesting than the other page. Okay? Okay. So just talk to your partner using English if you can. Okay? Okay. If I ever look really serious or something, it's not that I'm angry, it's just I'm becoming accustomed to the schedule, okay? Because for you, you've been doing this for like 3 years or something. For me, I just started teaching at night. And it gets kind of tiring sometimes. So if suddenly I'm serious, it's really serious, it's not that I'm angry, okay? It's just, I'm just trying to catch up my energy. Okay, so who wants to tell us the number one? Which group can tell us what are the 5 or 6 sounds that English has that Chinese doesn't have? Okay, please. Okay. And I'm really not good at names, and so when I call on you, if you could say your name. Okay, Sunny. Okay. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, so the first one is, which one did you say?
Thank you.
Okay, the TH, okay? There's TH, 2 TH sounds in English. And remember, everything that I tell you, you can also tell your kids or your people working under you or with you. Because not many people know the stuff I'm telling you about the sounds English has, Chinese doesn't have. I've never met anybody who knew this. This is what I teach. And so the TH sound, there's 2 of them. Th and okay? And this is always really funny because th sounds like Chinese. Ni hao th. Okay? If you want to remember theta, ni hao th. Okay? It's just that you'll never forget that, okay? In fact, it's being recorded. I'm sorry, Mom. Okay, what's the next one? Oh, V. Okay, V. Okay, what's a word with V? Vaccine. Very good. Wow. What's another one? Very. Very good. Very good. Okay, what's another one?
Victor.
Victor. Very good. Or victim. You got another one?
Victim.
Oh, yeah. Any more? What's another? Oh, bye.
Wow.
Wow. Viagra. What is that? I've never heard of that. Okay. Are you filming this? Okay, ready? So, 请跟着老师说 Victor.
Victor.
Vaccine.
Vaccine.
Very.
Very.
Violin.
Violin.
Violin. Valley.
Valley.
How do you say 暴力?
Violent.
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 Good, okay, good. That has nothing to do with the word you mentioned, but okay, we're not going to go there. Okay, good. So V is very useful, okay? It's a sound that most people don't say well at all. You have to put your teeth on your lip, okay? Please speak with me. Valley.
Valley.
Violin.
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 Good. Violent.
Violent.
Very.
Very.
Okay? Like I said, if you have children or if you're a manager and you don't know what to talk about in the meeting, at the end of the meeting, you go, okay. Like, I'm at 国立台湾科技大学 and I have a class that's really cool. Okay, for the new people, if you want to make them sweat. So they read the sentence and they'll say, I very like, and you'll say, stop it. You don't have the qualifications to talk to me, right? So if they say I want to raise or something, say okay. If you need to, it's a very good way actually to get the people under you to respect you more, is to tell them open your mouth more, and to pronounce these sounds, okay? And because sometimes you maybe have somebody, if you're a boss or something, and maybe somebody wants a raise, then you could say, why should I give you a raise? Your English is so poor. And then, okay, your English is good. Okay, tell me 5 sounds English Chinese has that English has, Chinese doesn't. And no one knows the answer, except for you and my students, because no one knows this. At least I don't think so. And so it's a good way to make them pizza. Okay? Okay, so what's this? Or if you go home and if you're 睡饱, or you know, if you're 睡饱 or your 昂 starts to go, 你又回来了，你又10点回来，小朋友已经睡着了。And you go, okay, 你觉得我是浪费我的时间？好，那你告诉我英文有什么声音呢？我要教我的小朋友这些了。哦，你不要去骂我。Okay, so you can use this also to defend yourself. Okay, it's really useful. Okay, good. It. What's the word with it? It. Hit. I know you all want to say S-H-I-T. Okay. Ship. Ship. And what's another one? Ship. 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 Is that a new one or the same one? I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out where's the new word. Okay, ship. And then the S-H-I-T, we don't need to say that on film. How about this? What's this? Hip. Hip. It's not hip. No, it's hip. Hip. Good, very good. Hip. Wow, good job, Hank. Yeah, I like the extra effort too. Ready? Hip.
Hip.
If.
If.
Hit.
Hit.
Ship.
Ship.
Very good, okay. Very good, very good. Okay, this is really important stuff if you want to teach people. Okay, so what's the next sound? A. Okay, what's the sound with A? Apple, very good. Fat. Hat. Mat. Mat. Okay, 重点是 open your mouth more, okay? Ah. Okay. And what's another sound? What's another one? Is that all of them? That's pretty much all of them, right? Let me look on here. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. The L?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Now remember, this is not an L, this is it. Sorry, this is the big I. Okay, sorry about that. Some people said it's not L, because you have L in Chinese. This is a big I. It's just, Bill Gates doesn't like this, whatever the font, it's just, let me write it in. No, we're not that stupid. Okay, and so these are the sounds that we have. And then the next thing that I talked about last week was the importance of you, Taiwanese people, speakers of Chinese, to pronounce the end of the words. The end of the words, okay? And I'm telling you all this now because over the course of the class, I'm going to correct you, okay? Because that's my job, and don't take it personally. I'm just here to correct you, okay? And so, like, if you say like, you know, where we seek, and not that you're going to say this, but I'm very sick, then I'll probably say, no, it's very sick. Very sick. Okay, so if I correct you, it's my job. Is that okay? 可以吗? You have to have a thick skin. Okay, and then you okay, good. 可以吗? Can I correct you, right? Okay, the next thing that I really think I can change your life. I can change your life. Is to force you to say the end of the words. Because in Chinese, you only say the beginning of the words because the words are so different. It's not even words, they're so different. Okay? And so, I want you to really seriously focus on saying the end of the words. End of the words.
End of the words.
Because you will really be understood better on the video call or the conversation if you say the ends of the word. Okay? Say the end of the, and also, if you speak, try to speak slowly. Okay? But these things, it's like whenever your husband or wife or your friend or your mother says, eat slowly, right? You only remember one time. You only remember for 5 minutes. 10 minutes later, you'll be saying the words wrong and you'll be talking too fast and you'll just be making the same mistake. But my job is to remind you, okay? And so I'm seriously going to say, okay, good job, you did a good presentation, but your V needs work, your I needs work, okay? Okay, if I don't correct you, no one will be able to correct you. So, the end of the words is very important. I lost a lot of money on several flight tickets. Whoever's watching this, you know. Okay. Somebody said the flight leaves at 6:50. And I was like, oh, we got another hour. Let's have another coffee. And then 6 o'clock came and they said, what's wrong with you, man? I said 6:50. And I said 6:50 or 6:15? Next thing you know, I missed the flight. It's $3,000 US. Okay, which is good for Samsung. Because I threw away the luggage. Yeah, so there's a huge difference between 6:15 now and 6:50. Okay? I'm really still mad about this. It's been 6 years. 6:15 and 6:15. Okay? Big difference. Another thing we always joke about is this word. This is the best way to remember. Peanuts. Peanuts. Because all my friends, when they fly to Taiwan, they go, oh, you wouldn't believe what the flight attendant was asking me. I was like, don't tell me, I know. She said, do you want nuts or peanuts? It just, because everybody laughs about that because a lot of people, a lot of the flight attendants don't speak perfect English, so they don't say the T. And if you don't say the T, it becomes a man body part. And this is not biology class. This is okay? So just don't look stupid. Just remember, if you go to a meeting and say, can I have some more peanuts, please? Okay, they're going to laugh at you. Okay, if you say, oh, do you want nuts or peanuts? They're going to laugh. They're going to think, what's wrong with you? They just cannot help to laugh. Okay? Just like whenever I speak Chinese, people are always laughing at the bad things I say. Did I say something wrong? Yeah, you called my mother a big pig. Oh, 猪太太不好意思, right? Because I don't know how to speak Chinese and we make the same mistakes. And so be very careful with the end of the words. Okay? Because in English, which is my language, every single important thing comes at the end of a word. Everything. The plural, the verb tense, everything. So don't focus on the beginning, focus on the end, okay? It's going to be really good. Yeah, peanuts. Yeah, 请跟着了 peanuts. Peanuts. Very important, okay? Trust me, you don't want to go to the party and people misunderstanding what you're saying. They're going to think, oh, okay. Okay, so trust me, you want to get that right. Okay, good. So, the other thing I want to tell you is focus on the end of the words and try to change the pace of your speech, okay? I want you to try to speak slower sometimes and speak quicker other times. And I want you to never add an at the end of when you speak English. Because some people, when they give a presentation, they say, my name is Coach, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because they're nervous, okay? And just try not to put that nervousness into your English because it makes you look very weak, okay? And so when you give your presentation in a moment, I want you just to focus on being as confident as you can. Because if you can't be confident in this class, you'll never be confident in the real world, okay? And so this is your time to shine. Sunny, you can shine like a sun. Okay, very good. Okay, so what does it mean you can lead a horse to water but you can't make it drink? What does that mean? Does anybody know? Okay. You can lead a horse to water is an example of a business idiom we use a lot. It means you can teach someone something, but you cannot force them to do it. We say this all the time. I can teach you English, I can teach you the pronunciation, but I can't just crawl into your brain and force you to do these things. I can give you what you need to know, but you have to do it yourself. Okay? So you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. This is very useful for your business English. Okay? Because when you have a new person come to the office, say, I can train you, but you have to listen to me. I can't force you to do your job like you need to. So you can take a horse to the water, but you cannot make it drink. The horse must drink on its own. Okay? Okay, so what's an elevator pitch? Does anybody know what's an elevator pitch?
Speak slowly.
Yeah, speak slowly. Good. Yeah, speak slowly. Okay.
An elevator pitch is seen as elevator speech. Means that you need to deliver a speech within 2 to 3 minutes. It must be concise and full of ideas.
Perfect, exactly. Okay, so an elevator pitch is a presentation you make of yourself or your company that's 30 seconds or 1 minute. Okay? And it's kind of a way like if you go to a meeting and you meet somebody else from the company, or you meet them in the elevator, you have 60 seconds to say, my name is Coach Robert Johansson. I work at National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. Before I was in the AFL, Applied Foreign Languages department, but luckily I got into the department that I love the most, which is the School of Management. And I love this job because I can teach the young guys in the morning, and I can teach the business people in the evening. And it's really exciting for me because I have the chance to change a lot of people's lives, and I can determine their futures and give them the information they need to change the world and to make it a better place. Something like that. And so that's not perfect, but that's basically, what? Yeah, let me give you a candy. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, it's it's yeah. No, yeah, it's real candy. Ricola. Okay, and so that's an elevator pitch. Okay, not an elevator B-I-T-H, B-I-T-C-H. Pitch, not a pitch. Okay. If you, we're not going to talk about the elevator B-I-T-C-H in this class because that's for the KTV or the karaoke. Okay, no. Elevator pitch, and that is a pitch is whenever you pitch yourself or your company. Okay. For example, whatever company you work for, sometimes you may, if you go to a conference, they may say, okay, who are you? Where do you work? And you just say, okay, my name is da-da-da, I work da-da-da, this is da-da-da, I do this, da-da-da, and it's like 30 seconds or 1 minute. Okay? If you can add a little bit of a 成就感 into it, you always, just like I said, I can change people's lives, you know, things like that. That's what people kind of want to hear. It's really good. Or I could tell you the real one, which is kind of like a lot of meetings. You know, I can tell you the real stuff, but that's for the next time. The first time you meet him, you want to give a good first impression. Okay? Okay, so number 5, what are the points mentioned in Steve Jobs' book? We'll talk about that. What's number 6? What does gist mean? What's it? The main idea, right? Yeah, gist is the main idea. We say this a lot. What is the main idea of what you're saying? Okay. How about number 7? What does the author say about napkins and bullets? Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay. What? Anybody else know? See? Anybody else know? You see, she's already fooled me by making me think she knows all the answers. So she's free. Now let me move my hell to this side. Okay, my devilness. Okay. So what is the book that you maybe read, maybe didn't? It's okay if you didn't have time. Just kind of crying. Okay. What did they say about napkins and bullets? Does anybody remember? No, you already talked. See, you fooled me already. That's how to do it. Always raise your hand at the beginning of the class. Then the teacher will be nice to you. Does anybody remember on this in the back here? What does the author say about napkins and bullets? You know, napkins. Good. You can read it next week. You can read it next week, and we can talk about it more. So now I know some of you maybe didn't read it yet, right? Some of you. Right? Okay, good. You're my kind of people. I love EMBA. Are you filming this? Okay. So, Number 8, we already talked about that. 15, 16, saying the end of the words, right? And how about number 9? What is a slogan that you recall reading and that you enjoyed on the Moodle?
Write down, no pen, no pen, just do it.
Yeah, there you go, sister. Yeah. Think pink. You're wearing pink. Good job. Okay, so could you say it again?
Somebody write down like Nike slogan,
Yeah.
just do it.
Just do it.
And somebody write down like no pen, no gain.
No pain, no gain. Good. Well, your English is good. No, it is. Really. It's cool. Okay, wow. See, now she's made me think that she's smart and knows all the answers. And so, yeah, you're free now. You can be texting, hey, baby, what are you wearing? You know, good job, okay? Seriously, another class I teach is I teach students how to hack the university, how to hack your professors. You know, hack, you know what a hack is? This is a pitbull, meet you. Hack. Pitbull. How to hack. You know what a hack is? Like a computer hack. How to do something quicker. Well, I like to teach people how to hack their professors because you can do less work with better grades and less. I mean, you don't have to work as hard if you know how to hack your professors. And I always tell people, raise your hand as much as you can. Pretend you think the teacher's good-looking, interesting, and wise. Okay? Keep good eye contact, and you're all doing that. It's very good. And pretend you're taking notes. Like, oh, can you tell me that again? And I know you're probably just writing F the teacher. Right, I'm just kidding. But pretend you're doing a good job, man. Like, wow, good job. He's my brother from another mother. Okay. And you're my sister from another mister. Okay? And so just keep, pretend you're interested in it. Like there's a lot of life hacks I can teach you. And also, if you guys are in EMBA, right? Okay, so my suggestion I would tell you, which you probably do already, is read all of your professors' papers that they wrote. All of those, the other one, just read all those really fascinating articles. And when you talk to them, because I love it when my students do it to me, my master's students, they go, oh my God, I love that paper you wrote in Singapore. It was so interesting. What? Somebody read that? Oh my God. Okay? Because professors love that. Okay? They love it more than food because that they want to have their attention. And so one of the best ways is to, like if you, because woman, we have to get a how do you say 导师? You have to get an advisor, right? And usually you take a lot of classes, then you have to try to find an advisor, right? It's really hard, right? Because some professors say, oh, no, right? That's how it is in every single school I went to. I got 2 masters, and I know it's so hard. Can you help me? Is there what? Right? It's kind of like that, right? And so you have to use these tricks on the professors to try to get them to be your advisor. And once they become your advisor, you have to use the tricks to let them pass you as easily as possible. And we'll talk about that more later. I know I'm being filmed. I have to be careful. They're gonna kill me in my sleep tonight. Okay, so what's another slogan that you heard that you liked?
Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Yeah, there you go. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Good. Any others?
Yeah.
Little money, few friends.
Little money, few friends. Oh, that sounds like the story of my life. Okay, good. What's another one?
Time is money.
Time is money. Good. Work better, live better. Good. How about happy wife, happy life? Yeah, I'll write it over here. Happy wife,
Happy Wi-Fi.
happy life.
Happy Wi-Fi.
Okay, and for you women out there, whatever, if you got a wife, that's good. Happy husband, happy husband, what? Happy husband, I don't know. We only have happy wife, happy life. Okay, so what do I always say? I always say teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? I also like to say use it or lose it. Okay? I really love slogans and idioms. And I can teach you a lot of really cool idioms, okay? Because I think idioms are the key to the language. Okay? Idioms are really fun to learn and teach. Okay, let's turn the page over. Before you do your student introductions, let's sing a song. Do you want to? Okay, so I want you to spend about 5 minutes with the person next to you and just kind of say, what does this mean? What does this mean? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's my bad. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh man, that sandwich, your sandwich looks so good. Can I just look at it? It's so good. Okay, good. Oh, my love, my darling, hunger for your bite. Wow, that looks so good. No, I'm not trying to tell time. I'm not trying to beg for your food. Okay? I had dinner. Okay. Okay. We're gonna look at this. I want you guys to look at it tonight for next week too. Okay, it'll take too long. We don't have too much time. But let's just go ahead and read. Who can read the first line? Practicing all the stuff Coach has been telling you. Can you read the first line? Yeah.
City girls just seem to find out early.
Very good. City girls just seem to find out early.
City girls just seem to find out early.
Okay, good. Now, in North American, U.S. English, the T is almost always a D. Always. Unless there's two of them, or it's the beginning of a word. So T is D in American English. Unless there's two, or it's the beginning of a word. Okay? Just so it is city. It is. But most people say city. It's a D, okay? Just so my job is to correct you, okay? Good, so city. City. Good. I'm being filmed, so I can't say bad words, but I was going to say another bad word for an example. If you say bad words, people always remember better. For some reason. This is the beep job I've ever had. Two T's together means t. Okay? The one T is always d if it's in the middle. So, city girls just seem to find out early.
City girls just seem to find out early.
Good. Now, what I also want you to learn from me, which is really hard to learn, is the rhythm of the language. Okay. So, who can read the next line? Hi.
How to open doors with just a smile.
Good. You open your mouth a lot. That's good. How to open doors with just a smile. Okay, how about the next one? You're good.
How to open.
Oh, no, okay. The next one, sorry.
A rich old man,
Can you go to the next one?
and she won't have to worry.
Okay, can you finish?
She'll dress up all in lace and golden style.
Good. Wow, you're good. Okay, can you go, Jonathan?
Late at night, a big old house gets lonely.
Okay, Sam.
I guess every form of refuge has its price.
Good. Okay, that's a hard word. It's called refuge.
Refuge.
It's a hard word. It means a place where you hide. Okay. Good. Okay, next. Can you read, please? Good. Good. Very good. Okay, next. So she
tells him she must go out for the evening.
Good. Okay, now your TH. Can I correct you, Cedar? Yeah, okay. Okay, try it again with it. Focus on the. So she tells
tells him she must go out for the evening.
Good. That was better. Okay, 请跟着老师说 the evening.
The evening.
The evening.
The evening.
Good. When I teach you anything, teach your kids or your wife or husband or your employees or your colleagues. Because the best way to learn is to teach, okay? So teach somebody this, okay? And it's even better if you kind of scold them. Okay, read this. And then when they read it, just say, put your tongue between your teeth, okay? Okay, so 请跟着老师说 go out for the evening.
Go out for the evening.
Good. Okay, next. How about next?
To comfort an old friend who's feeling down.
Okay, good. And can you read but she? Yeah, but she.
She knows where she's going as she's leaving.
Good. She is. Good. Okay, good. Here we go. The song's getting interesting.
You can't hide your lying eyes.
Okay.
And you smile is the
Disguise. Disguise. What's a disguise? Do you know disguise? It's disguise is when you hide your real self. You disguise, like you have a mustache. Disguise is just when you pretend you're someone else, like James Bond, Ling Ling Qi. Like disguise, you have a mustache or like a wig, 假发。很多学生他们以为这个是假发。因为我以前是短，对不对？老师，你为什么戴那个假发？可是为什么中间有这个？我买不起那么好的。干嘛？我想来一下你的假发，你不要骗我。Just for Halloween, I had a long. I pretended I was a Trump supporter with a long wig, and it looked about like this. And so they thought I was just joking the first day that. 白天的学生，老师你的假发真的很怪啊。Okay, can you read? Sorry, 对不起 I almost let you be free.
I thought by now you realize.
Good.
Near Optima, no way to hide your lying eyes.
Okay, good.
On the other side of town, a boy is waiting.
Good. Can you finish the whole thing? Yeah, your picture's so cool, man. Come on. With the wings?
With
Fiery
eyes and dreams no one could steal. She drives through the night anticipating, cause it makes her feel the way she used to feel.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So let's sing it. Okay? Let's sing it. And after we sing it, we'll take a break. And after we take a break, some of you will introduce yourselves. Okay? And then I'll tell you a little bit more. I'll run through. I'll run through the PowerPoint of things to look at. But I just want to tell you, okay? In this class, I just want you to know that we're going to be presenting. We're going to be taking a long time to do this stuff, okay? And like the Steve Jobs reading and the stuff on the PowerPoints, okay? Just so you know, I want you to just look at it over and over, okay? 我们不会走那么快, okay? Because I think some of you, your English, maybe you're busy, you don't have a lot of time, right? And so this is kind of a way just to have至少一个话题，那我们就可以从这个话题就开始 okay? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like it, you can tell Coco if you think it's too slow. But I just like to do it this way because this way I can really work on your pronunciation, your intonation, and make sure you can talk more in class. Okay? And I want to make sure that everybody can sing at least 1, 2, or 3 English songs. One time we'll go to a karaoke KTV or something and have class there if you want. And we can practice singing. Okay? And so, I know at 8:30 you'll go, guys, I have to go. No. Yeah, okay, 30 more minutes. Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? Okay. You guys sing with me. City girls seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. A rich old man, she won't have to worry. She'll dress up all in lace and go in style. Late at night, a big old house gets lonely. I guess every form of refuge has its price. And it breaks her heart to think her love is only given to a man with hands as cold as ice. So she tells him she must go out for the evening to comfort an old friend who's feeling down. You guys are good. But he knows where she's going as she's leaving. She's headed for the cheating side of town. You can't hide your lying eyes and your smile's a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Cool. On the other side of town. Oh, sir. The sky. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be a long one. Hangs a shade and hangs you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Sorry about that, I don't know what's going on. Change things. Still the same old girl you used to be. Okay, here we go. You can't hide your lying eyes and your smile's a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Honey, you can't hide your lying eyes. I usually like to play it from here because for some reason that the one that you selected, it's not your fault, but it just was missing part of the song. Okay, but it doesn't matter. We got to practice, okay? So you can go home and listen to this, okay? If you want to. Do you guys like to learn a song every once in a while?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? And so if you have any songs you like to sing, then you can tell me and we can sing them together. Because it's important if you go to KTV, it's important that there's songs that you can find so you can sound cool. Okay? And I know you've heard this song before, right? Because we're kind of sort of somewhat similar generation. I mean, when I talk to the kids, you never heard that song before?
Yes.
But you're singing it like you know the song. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, cool.
The rhythm is the same in every part.
Yeah. Wow, thank you. That's good that you understand. Wow, that's good. Okay, good. And so anyway, what I want to do is we can find songs that a lot of the songs I sing are ones that you can find in every single KTV book in Taiwan. Because whenever I go to a KTV or a karaoke, whatever, I always sing a song. And they're ones, and I think it's good for you too. If you go there like with your party, like your year-end party or something, if you can get the microphone and sing a song in English and look at the new guys and go, you don't even know the 5 sounds in English. You get out of here, right? And then you can sing these songs. And I'll only teach you songs that are on every single album, because I like to go to KTV and sing songs. Okay. So anyway, the Eagles is kind of fun, right? It's kind of old, it's fun, but they only have the old songs anyway at the Taiwan KTV, and so it's kind of cool for me because I'm old. Okay, good. So let's take a break, and after we take a break, let's have some of you do student presentations. Okay? Okay. Yes. Hi.
In a sentence,
Very
you
good.
can't hide your lying eyes.
Good.
What do they want to replace the she is lying with that?
You mean that?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Does anybody know? What does the little line mean? It should be G, right? I have no idea why. I don't know why. I don't know any. I have no idea why they wanted to do that. Maybe it's just because they didn't want people to say the G. But I want you to say the G because that's my job. Don't be speaking like that. You know, I don't want you to lie and I don't want you to lying eyes. But thank you for pointing that out. I'm going to call the Eagles tonight. Are they still alive? I'll call them. Are you still alive? Oh, they're all dead. But anyway, I think it's just we say that whenever we're substituting the G at the end. G. Okay, they're just lion. Lion. It's just because it's lion is in front of lying. Okay, good question. Does anybody else have a question about any words in here? Do you know the main idea of the song? Can you guess? What's the gist? What's lying eyes? Lying eyes. What is lying eyes? What does that mean? Yeah. What does it mean? You know, right? How do you say? How do you translate? How do you? And who can tell me, like in 2 minutes, the main idea of the song before we take our break? What's the main idea?
The idea is the girl.
If I start crying, it's not for this person. Okay. It's okay. Let me have another vodka and tonic here.
So please do that. The girl maybe is the singer's ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
And
Maybe.
the girlfriend choose a rich old man. Decide go with that old man.
Yeah, maybe.
Then but they can forget their tasting love. So maybe at the day, the girl laying in her eye. She don't want to eye contact with him.
Oh, she doesn't want to have eye contact, maybe. Now remember, I'm not saying anything bad about women here, okay? This is not a gender thing, but yeah, exactly. So this is perfect. That's a perfect interpretation. What's any other ideas?
Break is stronger than morning.
You already talked. See, you won the battle. You just go, stop it. Got it? Okay, good job. Samsonite. Go Samsonite. I thought you guys were going to... I heard...
问一下，
大家都有口罩，所以我跨不了。
Lady first.
Oh, no, not that lady. Not that lady.
So, my understanding is that braid is stronger than money. The girl first pick up the money. She choose money. She's at first section in a rich old man, but then she realized. Let's see, on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the back section, on the other side of town, the boy is waiting. That boy is her true love. But she's got married, so she have to lie. Yeah. That's what I got.
It is perfect. Same tonight. You represent Samsonite.
I tell all secrets.
Ah, old secrets, right? Oh, okay. Okay, some people would interpret this song differently. Like maybe some women maybe have to marry wealthy guys because of society's problems. Let's don't worry about that, okay? I don't mean to say I don't want to talk about politics, okay? But the main idea is that, like you know, is there's a city girl seemed to find out early how to open doors with a smile. Do you know what that means? Kind of means that, like, okay, the girls from the city, like Taipei, they know how to manipulate the world because of their status or whatever, or the horrible male-oriented society, whatever. They know that sometimes the smile can get them very far. Okay, and so this is kind of making fun or criticizing this girl. Maybe his old girlfriend was from the city. And there's a rich old man. She doesn't have to worry. She can wear fancy clothes. But late at night, the big house gets lonely. But it breaks her heart to think she's married to a guy with hands as cold as ice. And so she says she's going out, but when she's going out, the husband knows she's going to cheat on him to her little lover, her young lover. And so then, but I love the Eagles songs because their songs are poetry. And in such a small amount of words, they can make beautiful ideas like this. On the other side of town, a boy is waiting with fiery eyes and dreams no one can steal. That means like you're really energetic, excited young guy, as opposed to the old guy with money, but his hands are cold as ice. And then she drives on through the night anticipating because he makes her feel the way she used to feel. Okay? And so anyway, I love the Eagles songs because they can make not only good music, but it's just poetry. Okay? And it's really good to sing these songs if you're at a dinner, like it with a company. If you go to America or if you go somewhere and you need to 代表你的公司 or you have the end of the year party, whatever, and you can sing a song in English. It's really cool. And that's my job, is to teach you at least one or two songs. And you can sing it at the year-end party. And everything goes, whoa! And you say, coach. Okay, good. So I'm going to say the word that you love the most. Break. Good. Yeah. Take a break. Okay. Break. Okay, let's take a break and then come back and introduce yourselves. What's that? Poetry. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I really want to have the last hour, my idea is to come here and then we talk about some stuff, then we take a break, and then we do some stuff that's a little kind of interesting, like a song or something light, okay? And then the last part, I want to have it so we can have you guys talk, because I think I talk too much, and the idea is this is your class, not my class, okay? And so the one thing I'm going to teach you, though, that I really want to use in this class is how to answer questions, okay? And I want you to try to do this in this class if it's okay with you. Okay, so in my classes, I teach my students, my daytime students, how to answer questions appropriately so they can have time to think about the answer. Because most people, you say, hey, what time is it? Or what job do you do? And they go, oh, I work at the university. Okay, you can say that. But you can be more powerful if somebody says, where do you work? And you say, okay, you're asking me where I work, right? Okay, and then you repeat what they're saying, and then they'll say, yes, I'm asking you where you work. And then you can say, well, I work blah, blah, blah. And the reason is because I'm trying to teach my students how to protect themselves from not having to answer everything immediately. Okay? Just because people say things too quickly, and then in a business situation, it could really hurt you if you answer too quickly. And so it's also been proven It's also been proven that with your husband or wife or whoever you're with, if they ask you a question and you restate their question, you say, is that what you're saying? It will very strongly help your relationship. Okay, it's a proven fact. Because most women say that men don't listen enough everywhere on the planet. And guys, if you want your woman or your whatever to love you more and give you a happy wife, happy life, then the secret is just to repeat the last 3 words they said and then make it sound like a question. It's called mirroring. Because I really am interested, and I used to teach people how to do like spy techniques and things, which really works. These things are proven to work. And the secret is you need to learn how to communicate with people so you don't give personal information, but you get all their personal information. Okay? And it's very useful for language learning. So if somebody asks me a question, like, could you ask me a question? Okay, good, very good. Okay, how old are you? All you have to do is repeat the question. How old am I? How old am I? Well, that's a damn good question, you know. So you're asking me how old I am, right? Oh, wow, well, that's cool. Well, how about you? How old are you? And so these are skills, and I know you know this. But it's really good for language learning and in business. Because whenever I teach people about business English, I teach them not the language. Anybody can turn on YouTube and learn the language, or whatever. But the strategy of how to negotiate and how to present yourself and how to get information from people as much as possible without revealing any information about you or your company. Okay? So it's a funny question. How old? I don't know if I understood it. But yeah, I'm just kidding. Okay? And so these are some strategies that I want you to practice. Okay? And whenever in this class, real quick before we do our interview, I really suggest that when you're in your classes and your teacher asks you a question, you repeat it. And then you say, well, please allow me to rephrase your question so I can be sure I got it right. And if you try this at home, your husband or wife is going to love you so much. If you say, wait a minute, honey. Are you asking me what time I want to eat dinner or what time we're going to eat dinner? And she said, well, I'm asking you when you want to eat. Oh, okay, when I want to eat. Oh, okay, well, okay, let me see now, right? And suddenly, you win every war because the other person thinks, 1, you listen, 2, you're considerate, which you're probably not. You probably don't care. You're probably some 黑心的 pabo cai there. You like it. But basically, if you repeat what they say, they really think you're listening. And if you do this with your professors, it's so much easier to get a good grade. Say, oh, are you asking me? Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. And then as you ask the question of what their question is, you can start thinking much slower. Okay? And if somebody asks you if somebody asks you a question, then you can wait 3 seconds and then you can repeat the question. Okay, this is another. Can you ask me another question?
You mean I need to ask you another question?
Yeah, you ask me another one. Okay, and so what the best way to do is to wait 3 seconds. It's called the wait time, because I train teachers too. You wait 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and then you say, okay, the question is, what is the weather like today? Is that your question?
Yes.
Okay, so the question is, what's the weather like today? And by the time you say all that, then you can get other people to answer it for you. And you can do this all day long. And you should really try these strategies. They really work. When you go home and your wife or your husband yells at you, say, 你又10点回来. I say, yeah, 我又10点回来. 讨厌鬼，你这个不懂。我知道，对我真的是讨厌鬼，都不懂事的。你欠揍。对啊，我真的欠揍的，那么晚回来。And by then, if you repeat what they say, next thing you know, they're 老公，我不是这样说的，我不是故意。Right. And just try it. You're not going to believe how easy it is. You can get your wife or your husband to love you more for doing nothing, just using your mouth. Right? You should try this. Okay? And it's even better on your professors, because your professors need love. Not me, but all the professors in the world. My father's a professor. Trust me, professors need love. And so, oh, 教授，你在问我的问题是这种 yeah. Right? Just try it on your professors. They're so easy to manipulate, your professors, okay? I know it because I'm easy to manipulate. Okay. And then at the end you say, in response to your question, in my humble opinion, blah, blah, blah. And then by then you already have wasted 15 seconds, so you know how to answer it really well. In my humble opinion, about my age. Oh, shit. It's hard to say. Because we have Chinese calendar, we have the Western calendar, right? And so it's very easy to manipulate the other person. And I'm not teaching you how to be a spy, but why not? Because it makes life easier. Your wife loves you more, your husband pays attention to you, you have a better life. So all you have to do is just mirror what they say. And then pretend you're listening. Okay? And if they yell at you, go, oh, so you're saying that I never listened to you? Ooh. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, you never listen. I never listen, do I? No, you never do. I know I never do. And by then, they're not mad at you anymore. Try it. It works. Okay, good. So we talked about what are some good ways to give a speech. Okay, we just talked about the pitch, the intonation, make this feel interesting, make the students, the audience think you're interesting, think they're interesting. Change the speed and the rhythm of what you say. Try not to move unnecessarily. If you want to act nervous, then make sure that it's on purpose, as maybe a way to become vulnerable. That's another way to win the audience. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Try to do the room, and the presentation I thought was very confident. Did you feel confidence from the last speaker we had? We're not going to say who it is, of course. Okay, and I didn't hear any nervous sounding, did you? Like, no, right? No, right? And the mystery person is sort of the same Stephen Jobs always did, was just always have somebody in the audience. Or another way is to have something real, like, this is my keychain from my company. You can see the slogan, just something real, okay? So, we just watched a presentation, okay? So what is your feeling about the presentation? And I know it's kind of hard because the person's here, so we don't want to make them feel bad or anything, but what are things that you thought were good? What are things you think we could work on?
Was very confident about what
Yeah, I thought the speaker was really confident, and they were standing like this, just like a boss, right? Like tall, dark, and handsome. They were just standing there like this, okay? Okay, so what is another? Oh, you reach for your bottle. That means you're going to say something. Never read, never touch anything. Always keep your hands in one place. Don't touch your hair. You did it. Okay, it's a...
Do you have any slide that says 早死早超生?
Okay, no, say it again. I didn't understand.
早死早超生. Do you know what a slang in Chinese means?
早吃
早死
早死早超.
early die.
Oh yeah, we're all going to die anyway. Yeah, that's awesome.
Similar.
Die early.
Oh, the early bird gets the worm, right? Early bird gets the worm. Okay, good. So what did you think of the presentation? What is one comment you have? Do you have any comment about the presentation we just watched?
I think it's very funny.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Okay, how is it? Entertaining, right? Entertaining. Okay.
And it's very because eye catch, I say ear catch.
Ear catching, very good. What I thought was really cool about the presentation, which is really seriously attractive for the audience, is the speaker that we just saw was very honest and authentic, right? Did you feel it?
Yes.
I could feel very authentic when the person was giving their presentation, which I thought was really cool. And also I could feel the feeling of having experience. And I liked the part when the person said about their feeling of satisfaction for the quality is never sacrificed, which was the slogan. And then the feeling of accomplishment, the 成就感, was the support and to serve the customers, which I thought was really cool. That made me feel like, wow, that's really nice to hear. Okay, and then I also liked the fact that the person talked a little bit about basketball and sports, and that they had never been overseas before. Okay, they had never been overseas. Okay, and I also liked the part where they liked the company because of the corporate culture. Okay, and I think when we present ourselves, we should do our best to try to make the audience think that we're better people than we really are. Okay, and that we do have 成就感, and that we do care about our customers, and we do love our job. The truth is probably sometimes you hate your job, and you're wondering what you're doing. 图个啥? Oh, 图个啥? 做这个, right? But when you do your presentation, you want to bring your soft side, like we just saw. I thought that was pretty confident, right? The confident. I felt really comfortable watching. One thing I would do, what I would do if I were giving that presentation, and I know it's easy to say, oh, but it's in English. Well, I would probably slow down a little bit, because the slower you speak, you think you sound stupid. At least I do. When I speak slowly, I feel I'm being really stupid. But I look at people and I notice they think I'm wiser. And I'm like, what? I'm talking like Forrest Gump. And they're looking at me like, it's just, I don't know what to say, because my Chinese is not that good. And so I speak slower, and they think I'm smarter than I am. And so never trust your feeling about speaking slow. People like you more if you speak slower for some weird reason. But we think it's the opposite. We think the faster I speak, the more native-like I'll sound. But it's wrong. That's my feeling, is it's wrong. Okay? So I would maybe speak a little slower, and there's some words maybe that we could work on saying. But I thought it was really cool. And I like all this stuff we've heard today. I think it's really interesting. Would anybody else like to give a presentation? The last one tonight? Yeah? Anybody?
I think the lady, she already want to do.
Oh yes, okay. Let's turn off the camera. Let's turn off the paparazzi camera. Whoa! Okay, if you got this far in the video, I want to say thank you from the National Taiwan University of Science and Technology School of Management English Boot Camp. This is Coach. I want to thank Coco. I want to thank the whole team, Liang and the other class. I want to thank all of you for helping make this possible. And remember, just keep learning English, because if you don't use it, you will lose it. And teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you.